Good morning everyone, how you doing? It's Paul here from Unusual Things. We are in a very sunny Derbyshire at All Saints churchyard, and we have come to find the final resting place of Sir Alan Bates, a well-known actor of his time who was had a bit of controversy with his sex life, and of course if you've seen the film Woman in Love, directed by Ken Russell, he wrestled naked with Oliver Reed on the floor. So if you're into Oliver Reed, and if you're into Alan, then go check it out. Anyway, we're going to go find his final resting place. I'm going to tell you a bit about him today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, does not cost you a thing. And of course, hit that notification bell. I'll tell you a little bit about him. If you haven't heard of him before, stick with it. He's had a very interesting life. And we'll go and find his final resting place as well.
Sir Alan Arthur Bates, 17th of February 1934 to the 27th of December 2003. Bates was born at the Queen Mary Nursing Home, Darley Abbey, Derby, England, on the 17th of February 1934. Both his parents were amateur musicians who encouraged Bates to pursue music. By the age of 11, having decided to become an actor, he studied drama instead. He further developed his vocation by attending productions at Derby's Little Theatre. Bates' stage debut was in 1955 in You and Your Wife in Coventry. In 1956, Bates made his West End debut as Cliff in Look Back in Anger, a role he originated at the Royal Court and which made him a star. He also played the role on television for ITV and on Broadway. He also was a member of the 1967 acting company at the Stratford Festival in Canada, playing the title role in Richard III. In the late 1950s, Bates appeared in several plays for television in Britain, in shows such as ITV Play of the Week, Armchair Theatre, and ITV Television Playhouse. In 1960, Bates appeared as Giorgio in the final episode of The Four Just Men TV series entitled Treviso Dam. Bates worked for the Padded Wagon Moving Company in the early 1960s while acting at the Circle in the Square Theatre in New York City. He made his feature film debut in The Entertainer 1960 opposite Sir Laurence Olivier, Joan Plowright, Albert Finney, and the rest of the ensemble cast. Bates played the lead in his second feature film, Whistle Down the Wind 1961, opposite Hayley Mills and directed by Brian Forbes. He followed it with the lead in A Kind of Loving 1962, directed by John Schlesinger, in the film debut. Both films were very popular in the UK, with the latter earning him a BAFTA nomination for Best Actor and establishing Bates as a film star. He next co-starred in the adaptation of Harold Pinter's The Caretaker 1963, along with Donald Pleasance and Robert Shaw. It was directed by Clive Donner, who then made Nothing But the Best in 1964 with Bates. He was the co-lead alongside Anthony Quinn in the Academy Award-winning hit Michael Kakianis film Zorba the Greek 1964. The lead in a short film Once Upon a Tractor 1965, and starred in Philippe de Broca's King of Hearts 1966. He continued working in film and television in the 1990s, including the role of Claudius in Franco Zeffiri's version of Hamlet 1990. In 2001, he joined an all-star cast in Robert Altman's critically acclaimed period drama Gosford Park, in which he played the butler Jennings. He later played Antonius Agrippa in the 2004 TV film Spartacus, but died before it premiered. The film was dedicated to his memory and that of writer Howard Fast, who wrote the original novel that inspired the film Spartacus by Stanley Kubrick. Bates was married to actress Victoria Ward from 1970 until her death from a heart attack in 1992, although they had separated many years earlier. They had twin sons born in 1970, the actors Benedict Bates and Tristan Bates. Tristan died following an asthma attack in Tokyo in 1990. Bates had numerous gay relationships, including those with actor Nicholas Grace and Olympic skater John Curry, as detailed in Donald Spoto autobiography, Otherwise Engaged, The Life of Alan Bates. Spoto characterised Bates' sexuality as ambiguous and said he loved women but enjoyed his closest relationship with men. Even after homosexuality was partially decriminalised in England in 1967, Bates rigorously avoided interviews and questions about his personal life. Even after homosexuality was partially decriminalised in England in 1967, Bates rigorously avoided interviews and questions about his personal life, and even denied to his male lovers that there was a homosexual component in his nature. Throughout his life, Bates sought to be regarded as charming and charismatic, or at least as a man who, as an actor, could appear attractive to and attracted by women. He also chose some roles with an aspect of homosexuality or bisexuality, including the role of Rupert in the 1969 film Women in Love, and the role of Frank in the 1988 film We Think the World of You. In the latter years of his life, Bates had a relationship with Welsh actress Angrad. Bates died of pancreatic cancer on the 27th of December 2003, after slipping into a coma. He was buried at All Saints Church, Bradbourne in Derbyshire. He bequeathed companion and actress Joanna Petit £95,000, equivalent to £189,712 in 2023. Upon his death, the two had been friends since 1964, and Petit provided support and companionship during his final months after he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in February 2003. Petit was quoted as saying, "It was a very touching gesture, because he had done everything whilst he was at the hospital to make sure that I would be looked after following his death."
Now, of course, we will see if we can try and get in the church, as we always do. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Beautiful church. Let's go and have a look. Look, what's the date? The second to the 1st, 25. Paul, Allen, Portsmouth. Beautiful church. I'm going to put unusual things on the address. Unusual things. There we go. Beautiful place. Let's get out of here. So there's all the information there on Sir Alan Bates, and what a bizarre life he led. Now I've been having a good look around, and you know what? I think I found it. It's a bit of a strange looking grave, to be honest with you. Let's go and have a look. In loving memory of Sir Alan Bates, CBE actor, 1934-2004, husband to Victoria, father to Benedict and Tristan. Much admired, sadly missed. And of course Victoria there. Victoria Bates, mother of Tristan, and Benedict, wife of Alan. And then next to him is Tristan, brother Benedict, son of Alan and Victoria. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing, then to thy rest. So he's buried next to his son, of course. Two graves there. Look. So it's the final resting place of Sir Alan Bates. I can say a massive thank you, Sir Alan, for your contribution towards film and television, of course. And here on the other side of the plaque it says, "You could not be in his presence an hour without the sense that you had seen as good as thing as good a thing as is made. Beautiful words there. Thank you, Sir Alan, and bless you, Victoria, and of course, his son Tristan, who lost his life at such a young age as well. Thank you. So we have it, the final resting place of Sir Alan Bates. Great actor. He was one of those old school actors. Like I say, if you haven't seen his work before, go and check out some of his films. And like I say, a bit of controversy with his life, but who doesn't have a bit of controversy with their life? He's human, we're all human at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter, does it? You know, sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we don't, sometimes we just like to live on the edge a little bit, and that's the way it goes. Anyway, if you like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. Oh, that sun's bright. Let's come back round here. And then my knee buckles. If you like the video today, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. There's loads of videos on the channel. Go back and check them out. And I've got to admire this view one more time before we go. And of course, leave your comments down below as well. And I will see you all from a very beautiful, clear, crisp Derbyshire. What a lovely place. See you all on the next one. Take it easy.